Liberty Flames wrap up homecoming weekend with a big win here at Williams Stadium, 52-28 over the Monmouth Hawks. Alongside Matt Camiri, my name is Nick Pearson. Feels like football weather out here. Matt, it's cold.
It is. It's real cold.
It's
up in the radio
chilly out
booth.
here.
I did not know how cold it was until I came out of the radio booth. Man, you did good on the sidelines tonight, though. Way to hang in there.
Well, you guys got it good up there, keeping it warm. We got the quesadillas upstairs, but, that's all good. We'll fight it. We'll fight through it down here on the sidelines. Flames fought through it here today as well. Got out to a big lead, 38-7 in the first half. Monmouth made it a little bit interesting. 3 straight touchdown scores in the third quarter, but the Flames found a little bit of resiliency, and they really rode the shoulders here tonight of Todd Macon.
Absolutely. Todd Macon, I think he had 271 yards of total offense. He had some great plays. He had a 76-yard screen pass for a touchdown. What I saw out of Todd Macon tonight is he was able to find the creases that the offensive line created, and the offensive line was creating a lot of creases tonight. So he was able to exploit that and just get more yards and yards on top of yards.
Yeah, you mentioned the all-purpose yards. 193 of those came on the ground with a couple of touchdowns. And this offensive line here the last couple of weeks, Matt, they've gone beast mode. What's going on out there with the front five?
Well, I think they finally have some consistency. We had 2 weeks, and we've seen it 2 weeks of the same offensive line has started. And last week we had over 200 yards. This week over 300 yards of rushing offense. So these guys are getting some consistency. They're starting to fit their blocks better. Guys are blocking downfield like they have been, and everything's just coming together for the run game.
Yeah, we mentioned Macon, but, a lot of the other backs got involved too. Frankie Hickson with 96 yards. Carrington Mosley, 62 yards rushing. And, Mosley also had a couple of touchdowns as well. So the Flames really running the rock well here tonight, showing some balance, and that made head coach Turner Gill a happy man.
Well, we just want to be balanced. I'm not going to say we just want to be totally one-sided and run the ball a lot. We talked about trying to get 4 yards a carry, 4 to 4.5. That's really a goal. And I thought our offensive staff did a great job of game planning, and they put together great preparation on what they wanted to do and how they wanted to attack it. And then you go to our players. They executed it. And so you can do one thing, you got a great preparation there, great game plan, but the players still got to go out and execute it. So I thought they did a great job early, establishing the run. Had great job of reads on the passes, and guys made catches and did what they were supposed to do, and we got some good results. Proud of the way our players responded at the beginning of the game, middle of the game, end of the game. Obviously, a little bit in that third quarter, got a little bit deal, but you got to give credit to them and Monmouth. They're a good football team. They kept battling, kept fighting, and it was a good football game.
I didn't know it was going to be like that good, but honestly, I just want to give credit to the O-line. They bust their tail out there today. We knew we could stretch their defense and run sideline to sideline. We thought we were much faster than them, so that really helped opening up some of the passes. We're always meant to be a balanced offense with a run-heavy, pass-heavy team.
I knew a route was coming, so I played it, I jumped it, and then it was a little high, so I just put one arm up there, just give it up, and God made me catch it. And all of a sudden, this year, I'm all in the film room just to try to make plays. And the film room is great. I understand Coach Rimbaud when he says watch film. You make plays when you watch film.
All said and done at the end of the night, 681 yards of total offense here for the Liberty Flames. And what a night it was. 350 yards passing for Buckshot Calvert as well. He had a great night. But, Matt, let's talk about this Flames defense here. First half held Monmouth to just 7 points. As we said, a little bit of a lull there in the second half. Also, Monmouth changed quarterbacks, started doing a few different things as well. But when they had to step up, we saw Tyron Holloway with a big interception there to kind of put things to bed.
Absolutely. The defense, we've seen them play great up front all year long, and I didn't see anything fall off from that this game. Like you said, kind of let things go a little bit early in the third quarter, but they stepped back up. A lot of pressure up front. Joanne Wells had a great game. Chris Turner led the team in tackles today. Saw a lot of great play from sideline to sideline from the linebackers. Dexter Robbins, Nick Newman, they were playing great. Some of the second guys on the second tier of the linebacker group, Lucas Irons and them, were getting in the game and making plays as well. So the defense as a whole played really great tonight.
Yeah, it's tough when you're going through a game like this. And, you get to that third quarter, you got a big lead. It's kind of hard to keep your focus the whole time.
It is, and like you said, they changed quarterbacks. They went to their backup quarterback, and they connected on some mid-range to long passes there. So everyone's kind of stunned. They weren't probably expecting that to come right out in the third quarter, but they did. Monmouth, made some adjustments, but Coach Wimberly and his staff made adjustments on the sideline in the middle of the third quarter that ultimately, like you said, led to Tyron Holloway's interception and then put the game away.
Yeah, and I like the celebration after that interception as well. Tyron running the ball over to his defensive coordinator Robert Wimberly. That's a thing here for the Flames secondary. All right, well, moving forward, 2-0 now in the Big South. You got Gardner-Webb next week. They took a loss today to Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State let them back in the ball game, but we know Gardner-Webb's tough. Tyrell Maxwell, good quarterback. This will be a big challenge for the Flames again here next week.
It is. It's great. You know, you got to avenge a loss from last year tonight, and then you got the chance to do it next week as well, both at home. Maxwell, you know, burned Liberty last year down at Gardner-Webb in a weird rain game. It was just a weird atmosphere. It was kind of chilly, rainy, windy. I expect the Flames to come out next week firing on all cylinders again. You know, the balance in the offense was absolutely almost perfect tonight. Over 600 yards total offense tonight. I expect them to do that again next week or something. You know, game plan sort of the similar. And Gardner-Webb now has to game plan to stop two attacks instead of just one.
Yeah, you expect 681 yards of offense again next week?
I tell you what, I'd love it. I would
take
love
it, right?
it. Absolutely.
All right, so the Liberty Flames and Gardner-Webb Running Bulldogs will meet here next Saturday at 3:30. But for now, the Flames will celebrate this homecoming win. They have now won 8 of their last 10 homecoming games. Final score here, 52-28 over the Monmouth Hawks. For Matt Camary, my name is Nick Pierce. We're going to go get warm.